We've got a big update on coronavirus vaccine news, a clever way to keep musical theater fans singing, a work-from-home survival guide, and ways to stay active while you're stuck in the house. Happy Tuesday, folks. I'm Libby Cardone, and do not touch me, I'm sterile. And you're listening to Today in NJ for Tuesday, March 17th, 2020. So we spent the last week getting ready for the coronavirus shutdown we all knew was coming. And you don't know this, but I've been recording in a bedroom closet for about a week now. And if you're anything like us, you're desperate for some good news. But we have some good news. So a government official just announced that a clinical trial for a vaccine to protect against the new coronavirus will begin Monday with the first participant receiving an experimental dose. The National Institutes of Health is funding the trial, which is taking place at the Kaiser Permanente Washington Health Research Institute in Seattle. Public health officials say it could take anywhere from a year to 18 months to fully develop and test any potential vaccine, so that's definitely something good to look forward to. If you're a heartbroken musical theater fan who had to cancel a trip to Broadway or won't be performing in the spring musical, fear not. The actress, singer, and dancer Laura Benanti has you covered. She feels your pain and wants to be your audience. So Benanti started the Sunshine Songs tag to hear you, yes, you, belt out your favorite tunes. The Kinnelon native admitted that, yeah, it may seem silly, but she knows that for so many of us, including herself, her High School Musical was a lifesaver. So start practicing those show tunes, Jersey. You've got a famous audience. Some of you are about to find out about the work part of work from home. And if you're not used to the change, it can be a little difficult to adapt to. Our Steve PollyD is a pro at working from home, and he's got just the tips you need to successfully stay in your pajamas all day. So number one, be at your desk at 9 a.m. sharp, or, whatever time your start is. Check in with your boss when you wake up so they know you're hard at work, then just kind of pretend to do the hard work. So number two, don't do your laundry. It's tempting to cross things off your checklist while you're home, but then you run into the risk of your spouse assuming that you'll always do the laundry when you're working at home. Rookie mistake. Lastly, dress the part. To really get into that productive working mindset, you need to change out of those PJs and put on something more appropriate. That's right. It's time to break out the fancy sweatpants. You can check out all of Steve's tips at the link in our show notes. So all the gyms are closed and you're working from your bed all day? It's a recipe for disaster. But luckily, Bryan Fonseca has us covered with a few ingenious ways to stay active during the coronavirus lockdown. Embrace your inner frat boy dreams and get a door basketball hoop. Yeah, I played D1 in college. It's no biggie. Want to watch me shoot some threes? Okay, I know a lot more sport lingo than I give myself credit for. And if hoops isn't your thing, the sun is out now, and you can be too. So take a break and step outside and play some cornhole. It'll keep your kids entertained, and you can totally crush them and assert your dominance. And now, everybody's favorite part of going to a sporting goods store. Get one of those little putting greens and play a few rounds. This one's my favorite because I'm imagining all the trick shots you can do and create with it, and oh my god, I need one. If all else fails, you can still take a walk, but keep that social distance. That's all we've got for today in NJ. If you're hungry for more news, you can check us out at NJ.com. Make sure to tune in for tomorrow's episode, check out our show notes for information about the stories we mentioned today, and send in any suggestions you have for stories at podcasts@njadvancemedia.com. I'm Libby Cardone, and I'm going to go order one of those little putting greens on Amazon. Have a great day, New Jersey.